Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. The following video is my wash and go curly hair routine. So if you want to see how I get these defined bouncy curls, keep on watching. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, and you want to make sure that you try to keep it as wet as possible for as long as possible. As you can see, my hair is kind of dry texture normally, so it like instantly dries as soon as I get out of the shower. So it's super important that you have a water bottle with cold water that you're continuously spraying on your hair throughout this whole process. So now I'm going to part my hair into two sections just so I can comb out each section with a wide tooth comb here. And I'm going to start from the ends and work my way up, trying to minimize as much breakage as possible. And if you feel your hair starting to become a little dry, just squirt it down every once in a while. So you probably noticed the giant amount of hair that's left on my comb after I finished detangling this side. Don't freak out when you see this. It's because, it's the buildup of hair that would have fallen out throughout the week like any normal person, because I'm not combing my hair every day. I only comb it after 4 or 5 days when I do a wash and go. So this is completely normal. So after detangling, I'm just going to re-wet this side of hair and then kind of twist it off to the side and detangle the other side. So when you start on the other side, just re-wet it and go from the ends up just like you did the previous side. And for a side note, everyone, please excuse this really awful water bottle. I had lost my normal one this morning, so I just used whatever I could find, but usually you can just get one from like Walmart. So here is my hair, all detangled and volumized and ready to go. The next step is to part your hair. I personally prefer to put all my hair straight back instead of parting it right down the middle, and then doing kind of a half up, half down part. I like it this way. I've tried other things over, the past, but it depends on how it dries, and I like it better this way because it dries all back, and then I can kind of choose which way that I want to part my hair after it's all dry. So I'm going to do half up, half down, and then I'm going to take the bottom section and split that in half and then start from there. Start with a leave-in conditioner because I use the lock method, and the leave-in conditioner I'm using and showing you is Cantu leave-in conditioner. I find it's really great. It's really moisturizing and thick, and I like to really use a lot of this product to start out to really saturate my hair. I'm going to rake it all the way through from root to tip, making sure it's all over each strand. And then I'm going to use an oil, and any oil really can work, it doesn't matter, but I'll link this one down below too. It's a really affordable one. I'm going to rake it all through my hair from root to tip, just like I've been doing. And then the next product I'm going to use is a curling cream, also a Cantu curling cream. Super great, super moisturizing, and I really do use a lot of it, coat it all over my hands and put it through my hair to make sure it's all over each strand. And as you can see, all of these products really are moisturizing. You can see all the wet splotches all over my shirt. And then as you see, I'm using a shower brush. Instead of using it in the shower, I actually just use it afterwards to clump and define my curls. I think it's really important to do this part. And then after that, I'm going to finish off with a gel. I also use a gel from Cantu just because their products are really affordable. So I'm going to rake it all through my hair and then just kind of make sure they're coated all over each strand. And then that's how I do each one of my sections, and I will do that to all the rest of the sections as well. And you might think I'm using a lot of each of these products, but my hair is super thick, super big. As you can see, you know, it dries in like 1 second and just blows up. So I need a lot of product for my hair. And it depends on who you are and how much you need, but I would just gauge it for yourself. You don't want your hair to be crispy or anything after it dries. So this is about how much product I need for my hair. So now I'm going to move on to my top section. Personally for me, my top section of my hair is actually the part that becomes the frizziest over time and is really hard to keep defined. So for this section, I'm going to be sectioning it off into multiple sections instead of just 2. And probably putting in a little bit more gel into these sections just so I can keep them defined like the bottom half of my hair. I suggest for yourself that you kind of just judge what your hair needs specifically, but for me, this is what it needs. So like you probably noticed, I parted the top section to the side. That's how I wear my hair like 60 or 70% of the time. Dry is parted to the side. However, sometimes I do just do my curly hair routine with my hair all flush back on my head. I do this like maybe when I have a interview or something where I need to look professional. So my hair will be straight back and I can kind of style it in a professional way later on. Or sometimes I just like to do it so that I can flip my hair either way after it's dry. I'm ending my routine here, and this is how it looks after all of my hair has been done. I'm going to let it air dry, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like dry. Alright guys, so this is how my hair came out dry. As you can see, it's defined but still has volume, so it came out really good. Sometimes if I want a little bit more frizz or want it to be a little bigger, I can take a pick to the roots of my hair and kind of just pick it out just a little bit and give it a little bit more volume, and also declump some of the ends of my hair where the curls have really clumped up together. But for this wash and go, I want it to look defined, and this is the way I'm going to keep it. So if you liked this video, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.